Right now, the East Naples Proud Boy involved in the January 6th insurrection who led law enforcement on a manhunt will spend 10 years in prison. Christopher Worrell learned his fate this afternoon. He was convicted last year for pepper spraying law enforcement officers during the attack as they defended the north side of the Capitol against a large group of rioters. Wink News reporter Michelle Alvarez live on this for us tonight. Michelle, that sentence was less than prosecutors wanted, though.
Yeah, Chris, prosecutors wanted to increase Worrell's original 14-year sentence, but today a judge decided he will spend 10 years in prison. I spoke with several experts who all agree on one thing. This case really exposed the political divide we have in this country. A judge sentenced 52-year-old Christopher Worrell to 10 years in prison.
We've never had anything like this, but it goes to show you just what ends, how far law enforcement will go or the federal government will go in order to apprehend and prosecute a person for such a crime.
Worrell, a resident of East Naples, was a member of the Proud Boys, and investigators said he targeted law enforcement officers with pepper spray during the Capitol Riot.
A large part of sentencing has to do with deterrence.
Bob Foley is an attorney and a retired FBI agent.
My sense is that a message will be sent so that there is a deterrent effect to others who in the future are thinking about doing the same thing.
Federal investigators say Worrell cut off his GPS ankle monitor in a Walmart parking lot and fled his home in August. His flight triggered an FBI manhunt that culminated 6 weeks later in his arrest at his East Naples home. FGCU's David Thomas is a professor of criminal justice.
You know, in the old days, if you committed an act of treason, it would be death. It would be sentenced by death. Today, it's where, we're much more lenient, or we respect life more.
Prosecutors say Worrell faked a drug overdose and continued that lie during a 5-day hospital stay. UCF political professor Aubrey Jewett said this case has really exposed the split between Republicans and Democrats.
But like I said, you do have a lot of Republicans, Trump supporters in particular, who really just don't believe that at all. And they probably believe that this guy shouldn't have been convicted, and if he was convicted, he should get a very light sentence.
And in addition to the prison term, the judge ordered 36 months of supervised release, restitution of $2,000, and $610 in special assessment. Live in East Naples, Michelle Alvarez, Wink News.
All right, thank you, Michelle. Christopher Worrell is just one of the people from our area to be charged with crimes related to the January 6th riots. Daniel Scott of Englewood was sentenced to 60 months in prison for his involvement. He is also a member of the Proud Boys. He pleaded guilty to assaulting, resisting, and impeding officers at the Capitol. Court documents say he was among the first group of rioters to go into the Capitol building. David Morshell is a member of the Oath Keepers from Punta Gorda. He is serving 3 years behind bars for seditious conspiracy. That's the most serious charge related to the attack. He helped stash guns in a Virginia hotel. The weapons were backups for a quick reaction force that could be shuttled to the Capitol, but the guns were never used.
We have